Now to our series, One Match, Second Chance, putting a spotlight on the need for bone marrow donations so that we can all play a part in saving a life. Well, this morning we're meeting Justice, who has spent most of his 19 years waiting for that lifeline.
I always knew that I had a medical condition and that my life was a little bit different.
For Justice Brooks, living with sickle cell disease has made life unpredictable.
I never know what to expect. Sometimes I have different health issues that I never even knew existed.
Justice was diagnosed at just 11 months old. His mother, Rachel, says she knew early on that something wasn't right.
When I touched him, he moaned. When I'm changing his diaper, I was crying because my touch would make him cry louder.
Sickle cell disease is a group of inherited blood cell disorders where cells clog blood vessels and cause severe pain. It is most common among African Americans.
Many of my patients would say they have a pain of 11, beyond the scale.
Last summer, after years of waiting for a life-saving bone marrow transplant, Justice came very close to having one. But because his donor was not a perfect match, things didn't go as well as they hoped.
While I was going through the process, I caught a lung infection, and they had to stop it immediately.
The earth stopped moving. And I normally am very strong for my baby, but I couldn't even look at him. It took everything out of me. It was hard to breathe. And I remember sitting there, and I think day 2, I was sitting in the same spot. Justice said, "Mommy, I'm gonna be okay." I've never felt so hopeless in my life. But I was so happy he pulled through.
Only 7% of the 9 million U.S. donors in the Be the Match registry are African American.
If you are a Caucasian from European descent, you have an 80+% chance of finding an excellent match in the registry. And if you're Black or African American like Justice, your chances are much lower, 30%.
And now, for 19-year-old Justice, time is of the essence.
As I get older, the chances are decreasing that I will have a successful bone marrow transplant.
But something else Justice couldn't have predicted was his budding friendship with Celtic star Marcus Smart, who has a personal connection to Be the Match's mission.
For me, it actually hits home. I lost my oldest brother at a very young age to cancer, and I also lost my mom to cancer as well. So for me to be able to join and kind of, educate people and get that notice out there that we need this to increase when it comes to getting matches.
Their friendship becoming a bright spot for them both.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for educating me and the rest of the world a little bit more, man. It's just really great to see the work that he's doing and continue to stay positive with everything that he's going through in his life. To this day, we still check up on each other.
I've just made a bunch of memories, and I'll never forget these things, so I really appreciate Marcus. I feel hopeful that one day I'll have that perfect match.
He is clinging to that hope. Justice's relationship with Marcus Smart has kept his spirits up, and Justice and Rachel keep each other hopeful, waiting for his second chance at a bone marrow transplant.
Oh, we are also hopeful for them. And this is such an important story because you've been reporting it's really communities of color that have the hardest time finding those matches.
Oh, boy, when you hear the numbers,
yeah.
We heard it in the piece, and just 7% of the more than 9 million U.S. members on the Be the Match registry are Black or African American. So that's why we're telling these stories, to make everyone aware of them and that they could save a life like Justice. So we want to show 4 other beautiful young people who have sickle cell disease, who are waiting for that important call. He has been on our program. I've known him since he was so little. Joshua's 15, Michaela also 15, Thor, who is 10 years old, and meet little Ruby. Little Ruby is 6. Look at that. To learn how you can help make a difference, you can scan the QR code on your screen to go to the Be the Match website.
And we just want to share, it's very easy.
You swap.
Easy to do, guys. Just do it.
Appreciate that. Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.